Everybody, welcome back to Brown Villain Podcast. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And today I have a guest alongside me. I'll allow him to introduce himself, and later on we're going to get started. Yeah.
Okay, I go by the name Isaac Ochen Juma. Yeah, I'm a student at Kwa University pursuing Bachelor of Education Science, combination with Biogeography, and I'm most welcome.
Thank you so much, man, for making time for us. Yeah, it's a pleasure. I understand that you have a busy schedule, but still, you were to fix place.
Yeah, maybe the viewers can reach me on TikTok, right on J.O. Isaac, IG, Chen Isaac, YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, this is a man that is doing journalism and all that stuff, media personality. He's a brilliant person when it comes to media personality. And go check him out and support. Alright, today we are going to do some QA, question and answer episode, where I'll allow he's going to be my interviewer for today. We are going to be tackling some unanswered questions that I'm going to simplify them in a very simple way, so that we get to understand, because at Brand Billion Podcast we say we learn, we grow, and we blossom. So that's all that we have to do today. Thank you so much, Isaac. We can start.
I mean, what I can say, the question, as far as I've seen them, they look simple, but a little bit tricky. I don't know how we go about it. Let's go question number one. How do I need to become to sustain well?
How do I need to become to sustain well? Once, a wise man once told me that becoming at the top, or becoming the top person, it's very easy, but sustaining that the top level, it's where the work is. You get the point? Yeah. The question is so super tricky, because it entails, or it covers the aspect of becoming. When it comes to becoming, it's you need to grow. You need to change some things. You need to unlearn some things. So number one, I'll say change your identity. That's one super, like it's a key thing. Change your identity on how you think about world. Change your how your mindset is thinking. You get the point?
Yeah.
And also another thing I'll say, change your standards, because as much as wealth is concerned, your standards need to change. It needs to be altered. It needs to be elevated from one level to another. And another thing I'll say, change the procedure of doing work. If your job requires you 24/7 to be there, you need now to start thinking about building systems that are going to enable your work to run even if you're not there. That's simple. That's how you sustain well.
So you're trying to say, in short form, maybe change your mode of operation.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's right. So maybe how have you been doing it, and what are the changes maybe?
As a person, or as an individual, I'm trying to build a system that if I'm not there, some of my things are still running. It doesn't require my full-time operation so that it can run. You get the point? And also some mindset shifts, which is, apart from everything that you're doing out here, like ensure that your mindset is different from what other people are doing. Yeah. That's all.
That's good. Question number two.
All right.
Okay, question number two. You'll be telling me, how should I focus on mastering in my 20s?
What you need to focus in your early age, not only 20 years, maybe at 12 years, 13 years there. Focus on some skills. Yeah.
Which kind of skills?
High income skills. I was hosting another CEO some few days ago, and we were talking about the high income skills. What that person left for us or left for me is that what the CEOs are looking for is a proof of execution when it comes to work.
Sure.
And how does proof of execution comes in? It comes in when you have skills, when you have learned some skills that are going to add value to what you've learned in class, if I'm making sense. Yes, that's totally the point. And also another thing that I'll say, learn on your communication skills. If you cannot communicate well, if you cannot articulate your points, for sure. Yeah, that's true.
People that this thing works.
That's true.
Yeah. Maybe if you tell us what is we can talk about coding, financial literacy, what kind of skills?
Or extensive skills that are paid. You know, AI is coming and it's here. But there's one aspect that AI is missing. AI is looking at how
You're challenging AI.
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
continue.
I'm a strategist, but that's what I do. AI is focusing on how to get things done fast, which is super amazing. You guys are doing an amazing job. Convenience. Yeah, AI is so super convenient. I was actually using AI some other time I was doing my assignments. You know, it's convenient for me.
Yeah.
But there's one aspect of human, I call it human social or human relation, because there's that feeling when it comes to a person talking to you rather than artificial intelligence. Remember that thing, it learns,
Yeah.
but the emotion, it doesn't have emotions. But at a human aspect, it has emotions. So if you want to learn a skill that you're going to leverage against AI in this way, learn a skill that it relates mostly with emotions. Learn something that's called emotional intelligence. That's one thing that's going to be paying in 10-15 years from now, for sure. And that's what I'm thinking as a person. Because yeah, I'm seeing the way AI is going, it's moving at a well pace, but emotional intelligence will lack in some few years from now. Yeah, for sure.
We shall just be having artificial intelligence, not
Yeah.
emotional intelligence. I can see you're also based on technology.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So question number 3.
Yeah.
How do I build real wealth, not just good cash flow?
Good cash flow. You know, good cash flow is nice.
Uh-huh.
Good cash flow is nice.
Which means they are false wealth.
No. Good cash flow. There's a difference between wealthy and rich. Being wealthy and being rich.
Differentiate.
Being wealthy is it doesn't sustain you alone. It sustains a couple of people, or I can say a couple of generations. That's wealth. But rich, it sustains you alone or the immediate family. You get the point?
I get the point.
Many people out here are rich. Many people out here are rich, but not all of us are wealthy. And
Example maybe.
that's the point that we are not getting. We are trying to be rich but not wealthy. I can be earning four digits figures but I'm wealthy. But
The point is confusing.
all right.
Maybe give me the point. What is the exact point?
Yeah.
Becoming wealthy, becoming rich.
Wealthy, you're creating something that's going to affect your generation. Isaac, right now, you're not only going to focus on Isaac, my wife, my kids. You're going to focus from your grandchildren's, like a couple of generations. That's wealth. Because wealth is going to ensure that your kids might not even work for the next 10 years or even couple of years. You get the point?
I get the point.
And what you've amassed at your age will affect them. I hope I'm not confusing you.
You're not confusing.
But when it comes to rich, Isaac, that's where it's going to affect you, your immediate family. They're going to be providing, but when it comes to your grandchildren, they won't enjoy what you amassed. That's simply what I can tell you. Yeah.
Okay, now getting back to the point of the question.
Yeah.
How do I build real wealth, not just good?
Focus on systems. Because focus on systems, and also systems that are working. because we also have systems that are not working. Own assets that are appreciating their values. When it comes to assets that are appreciating in value, maybe you don't have the resources to acquire land, but you have the resources to acquire a 200 Kenyan shilling shares. You know, 200 you can get that. It's affordable. But maybe right at this point we don't have the maybe 2.5 million to own a land. But we have the 200 that we can acquire some shares from a well-performing company, and that's an appreciating asset. In simple terms, yeah, that's how you build wealth.
No, I have. Let's go on. Question number 4. How do I manage time when building something meaningful?
How do you manage time
when building something meaningful?
I'll say ruthless prioritization.
Pardon?
Ruthless prioritization. Prioritize things that are meaningful to you. If it is you that you're doing media personality and journalism, prioritize on that, because that's what you'll be gaining from maybe 5 years from now. You know, I'm a person who I don't usually try to look at what I'm going to get after 2 years or something. I'm trying to look what am I going to get it after 5 years, after a couple of years. Yeah. So prioritize on what you're doing. If it's giving you some low return of investment, try to eliminate that. Try to eliminate what it's giving you some low feedback, or I can say low investment. Let's say, for example, let me use an example. You have a shop that's giving you 100 Kenyan shilling every day, and also you have a market stall that's giving you 5,000 every day. Which one are you going to focus on?
A market that
it's giving you 200, and the other one is giving you 5,000.
Focusing on the one that will give you
5,000 daily. No,
yeah.
Because that's how you operate. So you're going to be prioritizing the 5,000 Kenyan shilling. Don't set the 200 Kenyan shilling aside, or usitupilie mbali. Okay, just keep it, but your prioritization mainly should focus on the 5,000 Kenyan shilling daily. That's my point. Yeah.
Okay, maybe just to create emphasis.
Yeah.
What I can say there, you say that put first things first.
First thing first. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's the point. Yeah. Okay. I'm well convinced. Question number 5.
All right.
Are you ready? Question number 5 will be telling me how do I stay focused when everyone else is enjoying life?
That's a tough question.
Very.
That's a tough question. Imagine
somebody asked me very recently.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a youth enjoying life and destroying his own future?
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a
The
good
difference
one.
between enjoying life and destroying the future. You might be enjoying your life, but you're destroying
But not destroying your future, for sure. Also, let's come back on what you're getting. Destroying your future, it comes at an angle where you're not getting anything in return after a couple of years. Yeah. But also enjoying your life. Maybe I can be sitting just here with you and I'm enjoying life, and I'm going to get something in return after some years. So enjoying life is the aspect of getting something in return. Destroying your life, you're not going to get something in return at the end of the day. Or let me hear you on it, because that question was pointed to you.
Okay. For me, I took it this way.
Yeah.
Enjoying life is real, and there are so many ways of enjoying life.
For sure, yeah.
And you're also creating future.
Yeah.
So our purpose of living today is to make future. So there are some things you must consider.
Yeah.
Every now and then we wake up and tell ourselves, we ask ourselves, what am I gonna do today? What are my plans? What are the plans for future?
Yeah.
Maybe the outcomes of my activities today.
Sure.
So, as far as I be enjoying life, I must be considering, as you have said, prioritizing. Because we are building.
Yeah.
Something I'm doing today is going to earn something tomorrow.
Sure thing. Yeah.
So I must focus on things that will be positive and will bring positive impact
Yeah.
in the future, rather than enjoying my health. Maybe if I decide today to smoke, I might be enjoying the life.
Yeah.
Get the but also destroy. But I'm destroying my system. My health is being destroyed. I might die tomorrow because of bang and cocaine and blah. Yeah. So there are different things.
That was a brilliant answer. I hope that person will opt to enjoy life rather than destroy their own
He
life.
wasn't fully convinced, but at least,
You tried your part.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Remind me, your question was, you were talking about
The question you were talking about, how do I remain focused when others are enjoying life? Yeah.
that's a good one. That's a good one. Really good one. And I hope that everyone, we will hear on your comments regarding
Very
this.
true.
Yeah. It's
Let's get your comments in the comment section.
Yeah.
We shall be looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me use this analogy. When a rocket is being launched, it burns fuel violently, super violent,
It's very dangerous.
dangerous. But when it reaches the orbit, or it reaches the space, there is minimal effort that is required to maintain the trajectory. If you're getting the point. So down here, you need to try to teach yourself a bit of character development, or not character development. Try to build your characters, or rather, I'm avoiding this term. Try to be alone at some time. Try to be alone. It won't cost you. It won't cost you. It won't cost you actually. Try being alone, because some of the things that people are doing, we don't know the impact maybe, because not all of us have that delayed gratification inside us, that we don't want some instant stuffs, you know. Because maybe most of us, we want some quick results, blah blah blah, all that, which is good. It's awesome. But when it comes to what you're targeting, you need to teach yourself to be alone. Build some things alone. Stay alone. Because we might be walking in a crowd, but not all our goals are aligning. I might be walking with you, Isaac, today, and maybe our goals are not aligning. You get the point? Which might lead to a bit of confusion, a bit of misalignment. Yeah? And maybe I might crush your dreams, and you might crush my dreams. It's all that. And also another thing is that okay, I'm trying to think on that question. That's a good one. Wow.
Because I think I'm having some question I want to post on you.
That's one of the best questions I've encountered the whole of this year.
Very tricky. Simple but very tricky. It has a lot of description.
For sure. Oh, before I think, let me hear your input towards that.
My impact.
Yeah.
What I can say about that point, when people are enjoying, as I have told you, in life,
Yeah.
we are living our own life and serving our own purpose.
Sure.
You have a purpose in life.
Sure.
That's what you should prioritize. You have to set goals and remind yourself who you really are.
Yeah.
Not every enjoyment is returning about. We're not up to it. There are some things we must have to engage.
Yeah.
Because for you to grow, you have to attain different skills. You have to be challenged differently.
Yeah, sure.
We don't just wake up and go. Becoming successful is a very long journey.
Sure. Yeah.
So we just focus on purpose in life, then set goals, keep on prioritizing, then remind yourself every time, who am I?
And one of my friends was asking me some other time, just a few days ago, do you really know what you want in life? Do you really know what you want in life? Because that question can make you lock yourself in the house the whole entire day. I swear to God.
What I can say, the problem with the youth, it is true. I think
Yeah.
we are right when we say the youth are the most people they are very depressed about being successful.
Sure.
The youth, that is the thing the youth are thinking over and over again. How will I earn more money? How will I make myself happy?
Yeah.
Maybe how will I make my girlfriend happy?
Yeah.
I want to go somewhere. Maybe I want to tour outside the country. Maybe I want to purchase something.
Yeah.
I want to run a business. I want to create a name. A youth is somebody that he wants to grow very fast. He wants to make a name, a title maybe.
Yeah.
He wants to have a position somewhere to be respected.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that maybe it closes our minds on depression. You get depressed, as in you're not seeing yourself like you're moving. You'll be like, oh my goodness, I'm here. I don't have a job. Today maybe I can't access some pizza. I can't hang out. I don't have the money. Maybe we can keep on comparing.
Comparison is one thing that's going to kill everyone.
This world thing I'm trying to avoid. It is entertaining, but this thing I can say it has destroyed most of the things.
Just say it.
This something social media, TikTok, maybe enjoyment source in TikTok videos and whatever, movies, more so movies. If you have watched the K-drama, you are like you are admiring so much things. When you watch the Nigerian movies, the Black American, you create that impact like I can do it. It keeps pushing you. But now people are misusing this thing. For example, you get a youth is dating, then he'll find a video on TikTok. Someone has just posted the way people do cheat, the way people relation really are. So we keep this thing in mind. Like, what? How could you text who you and cheat? You get the point. So that's the thing that's running your system. The things you're building. So I should encourage the youths maybe to use social media to build
in a wise way.
Our minds. Try to take things differently. Because as for now, what I can say, many high percentage of youths do live fake life. As much as they do say, try to force things until they become, but we are doing much. We are getting depressed, and we are human beings.
No, let me before I forget this. Fake until you make it, it's a different point. It's a different point. Fake until you make it is a different point.
How now?
Because fake until you make it comes in a mindset shift way, and also it affects your identity. I might be seated here right now, and I'm looking up to Voices Bendokwai. It's one of the global speakers. And if I want to become as much as that person is, or greater, and beyond Voices, I need to follow some of his structures, and that's where fake until you make it comes in. You need to shift your mindset. You need to shift your identity, your standards. That's fake until you make it. I'm sorry I interrupted you, but
I get the point.
That's what fake until you make it.
Different perspective. I was once told the story. The reason why people argue on some things, things of religion, things of making business, because you might start something to say, I myself, I know that this thing you want to make it. Or in terms of describing something. So there is this school, it was a primary school. They organized, like we usually did it, the fundraiser or whatever. You choose somewhere, you go maybe a geography trip, we decide to go at the national park, look at the lions, So they took a group of cupids to visit the elephant.
Yeah.
So the cupids surrounded the elephant. They studied about it, they saw the reaction. Then after that, back in class,
Yeah.
a teacher came in and asked them, how did you see the elephant? How was it? Yeah, the looks, the features. The first student said, no, the elephant was having a tail and it was huge. Another one challenged him. No, the elephant had a very long nose. You see?
Yeah.
A very long nose and a broad face. Then the other one also told me, no way. The elephant was a big animal and was having how many tails? Two. The front and the back.
Oh, two different
So,
opinions.
so you get these people,
Uh,
the first thing, they are all right.
for sure, that's true.
That's what they saw.
Yeah.
But you're having somebody on the front who only saw the nose.
Yeah.
The other one on the back who only saw the tail. Then there was this one on the side. So he saw two tails.
Yeah.
The nose
Yes,
and the
yeah.
tail. So they are right, but they're describing. Let me see.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so about prioritizing, that's how we do it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm telling you, we are living in a world that we're serving different purposes. Yeah, we might be similar, but now you know, even if maybe if I say, I decide to join you,
Yeah.
we'll be focusing on one thing.
Yeah, sure.
But once our mindsets, we have a different teaching capacity. Your IQ is higher than mine. So we tend to build every day and learn.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So maybe if we get back to the point.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So now, let me answer your question.
Yeah, answer my question.
How do you like
Stay focused on other
stay focused when other people are in this way? Yeah. People are clubbing out here, which is a nice thing, by the way, once in a while, but not every time. But how as a person as Brian or as Isaac, how do you stay focused? One is prioritization. Know your long-term goal, because some small sacrifices are so much better compared to what we are getting instantly, or that satisfaction that is in enjoyment. When you compare it to the long-term results that you're going to get after the sacrifice that you're going to make
So
today.
we need to sacrifice for something.
For sure, yeah. Sacrifice. I know it's painful. Sometimes it's going to be, it's hitting you the toughest way. But the moment that you're going to recognize what you want, then the point and level that you want to reach, some things will be, it's not a must to have.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's nice to have, but it's not a must to have. That's my answer towards that.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
As you have said, we are waiting for some more and more answers in the comment section.
For sure, that's a tricky
So guys,
question.
please
Uh-huh.
give us your mind, give us your ideas.
Uh-huh.
We shall be looking at them.
Yeah,
We're just trying to share our own ideas and minds here.
Yes.
But you're digging upon also for your more and more.
your engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So question number 6, Ryan.
Yeah.
You'll be telling me, how do I stop being busy and start building systems? You have talked about systems, building systems.
Yeah.
Now, how do I stop being busy and start building systems?
One in management, there's one thing that's called delegation. Delegation is where you're going to give out some tasks to other people. You delegate tasks to people who can handle. It's not a must that all tasks that you handle yourself. It's not a must. So find people who are capable, who have the capability and have the skills to run some things for you. And also, when it comes to building system, actually, the next episode I'll be hosting a guy who will be talking. He's a super amazing person when it comes to building systems.
Very nice.
is a strategist. You know, you'll see the video.
Yeah.
You'll
Sure,
see
I'll
the
follow up,
person.
sure, yeah.
And he's going to share one thing about systems. Systems ensure that it's not a must that I be there 24/7. Maybe I only need 2 hours to be there to just see how things are being run, how my company is going, how my media company is going, you know,
Yeah.
because I know you will own a studio one day.
Yeah. Really true. Yeah.
You'll own your 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 brand one day as Isaac.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Let me give you an example. SPM Buzz. It started as an achievable thing, but the level as to which SPM Buzz has grown, as you can see, it's a huge platform for media personality, and I believe that one day you're also going to reach that. You also have your own brand as Isaac. That brand or positioning your brand to that level will require a lot of systems.
Very.
Will require a lot of delegation. That's not a must that I be there so that it's being run. You get the point? Yeah. But let me hear you input also on that.
How do I stop being busy?
Yeah.
As you said, just identify tasks and work on them. Be focused.
Yeah. Identify tasks. Who can do it better? Give that person.
Give it your best.
Yeah.
Trying and failing is better. Failing is more than being successful.
Yeah.
Failing is life.
Yes.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
You have to try again.
Try even the 1,000 times and until it succeeds.
Yeah. Just tell yourself, I can, I must,
Yeah.
I can, I will, and I must. Yeah. So, to question number 7, and I think it's your last question for today.
Okay.
So, Brian, you'll be telling me, what is one habit you are normalizing today that will cost you 10 years?
Will cost me positively or negatively?
Maybe we can talk about positively.
Let's talk about the positive.
Yeah.
What I'm normalizing actually.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm focusing on my mental health, manze. For sure.
Yeah.
My mental health at this point matters a lot compared to anything, and also my health.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work I'm doing actually. Working on my health, on my mind. And learning a little bit, small, until because one of the strategies that global speakers use, because I see myself as a global speaker one day. You learn, you read books, understand, learn. It's
powerful, something that now it builds a system.
Sure. Like you learn books after books until they get into your system, because actually that's what I'm doing right now. It's about learning books and also learning some skills here and there.
Maybe if you can just share with me, how do you reading books?
Yeah.
How many books do you read a day? How many pages? As far as I know, I myself, I might not read the whole book, but reading just 5 pages every day makes it consistent. Builds discipline. Maybe tell somebody, read books more and more, explore. They might think now that you'll be focusing every now 24/7 you're on books.
No.
It's not a must. Read 5 pages, write 1 page. Then, if you're a writer, 1 page a day. But just do it, be consistent, be disciplined. We say, actually, I've realized the term discipline is more powerful than having discipline. If you become disciplined, a hardworking person, it's all determined being disciplined to yourself. Just you wake up every morning and tell yourself, I'm not social media in the morning. I focus on my work, I focus on my schedule, I bring something on the table, I write some 5 pages, 1 page maybe, I read some 10 pages, then exercising, looking at your mental health, regulating health is very, very important.
it will cost. It will cost you at one point and level. It will cost you a couple of shillings, maybe even millions. You know, if you're not focusing on your mind right now, it will require you in your 40s to be paying a psychologist. It is something that you could have done when you're in your early 20s, at an early age. You know, that's the whole point. And also, we've talked about. I don't read books like the whole day. No, I said some small steps that are achievable. Small achievable steps.
Break it down.
Small achievable steps. Maybe I can focus on two. What are they called? The first. Let's say, for example, a book has what are they on the content page, on the maybe one unit. But personally,
Subtopic maybe.
yeah, subtopics. Subtopics. Personally, I read 2 subtopics on a book, but one book I must ensure maybe in a month or a month and a half I've finished a book. Yeah, that's my strategy. A month and a half I've finished one book, and I'll continue to for another book. That's how.
Maybe do you keep on practice? Maybe on some of the core values and core things, maybe practical things. Some people practice. Do you keep in practice every time? Maybe everything.
For sure. You know, there's a book. The book that I read on January was Diary of a CEO by Stephen. That's one of the amazing books that have changed me personally at a greater level. You know, it has lifted me from point A to point B. Yeah, you know, Stephen focuses Diary of a CEO in all. It's a holistic book. A holistic book. It focuses on business. It focuses on your skills, on your health, on your mental health, on your fitness and all that. It's a holistic book. So if you're a business person, if you're a salesperson, actually, go look out that book. If you want to become the best salesperson, go check that book. Yeah.
Okay, so as you have said, we are now finalizing maybe.
Yeah.
Just great emphasis, something you can emphasize on the point about the one habit you are now normalizing today, and what you can encourage me maybe to copy from you.
All right, Isaac. I believe that you want to become a media personality. No. I'll give you one word. I was talking with another person yesterday. He's an artist, and he left me with one word, not a sentence. Let me say,
Only a word.
a sentence.
A sentence.
Yeah. Understand your craft. Master your craft. Become better. Become good at what you do. That no one can replace you. Master your craft. Understand what you're doing. Become good or better at what that no one can replace you. That's the point that I'm going to give you, because I believe that you're taking the media level from, that's your thing.
I
So,
get the point.
yeah.
As far as I have researched maybe from the knowledge and skills I have,
Yeah.
there are these psychologists, maybe theologists, who talk about Karl Marx. You talk about those people, you get the point, they will tell you that focus on the things no one can take them away from you.
Focus on the things no one can take away from you. Hey, repeat that one again.
Focus on the things nobody can take them away from you. Focus on the habits.
On your mind. I get the point. Now,
Focus on habits.
Yeah.
Focus on your health. Focus on your skills.
Yeah, sure.
Focus on your knowledge. Nobody can take them away.
Do you know what all those things revolve around? If you use those things, it can bring what we call the passive income.
passive income.
Yeah, passive income. I'll talk that another time. When you combine all those things that you mentioned, the knowledge, the health, the mind, your intellect, it will all converge to passive income.
Very strong.
Yeah. But also another thing that I want also you to look at, and not only you, also our viewers,
Everybody.
everyone.
This is to everyone.
Yeah. If you want to become so good at what you do, identify a person who has gone before you, learn how he does the strategy, the mistake that he or she has done, and try to be, to revolve around, or rather to become good at that level. Yeah.
I get the point, because this is the point we have been told each and every time, more so in high school. Look at somebody above you, maybe if you're scoring a B plane, look at what someone scoring an A plane is doing, they do it better. That's what you're looking for. So have someone to guide you.
Yeah, sure.
Someone you're looking up to.
Mentor.
Yeah, a mentor. That's the point.
Yeah.
Maybe he might not be telling you do this and do this, but just through watching, you can also take some aspects, then work on them. Then for you to become what you need, you have to give it your best.
For sure. That's true.
Yeah. People may tell you, oh, Brian, now you have gone wrong here, but as much you know what you are doing. It's good to listen, but once you start listening at them, each and everything they're saying, my friend, you end up serving their purpose.
It's good to listen, but don't take everything. Don't take everything.
Listen, but know what to take in.
Yeah.
Choose what to do.
Yeah. All right.
Because all in all, it is all about you, and you, and you.
Yeah.
Want to succeed, maybe also you look at the things, the process, passing the process, you are always alone. But now the benefits are for us. Once you succeed, I've succeeded. But the times of struggle, you find that nobody knows what you're passing through. Yeah. So it's good also to know your identity, know that I can do this. I have this ability, and I want to build, I want to grow, I want to grow to it at a different level one day. Then focus.
Okay.
Remind yourself who you are. It shall go the way.
Thank you
Nothing
so
is
much.
impossible.
Thank you so much. Alright. Okay. I hope that we are going to wrap at that point.
Yeah.
Because of time, and Isaac, I appreciate you for making time. You've been impactful to me and also to our audience. I appreciate you for making time. It means a lot. Maybe one word you're going to give the people before we close it.
One word I'm going to give the people that, okay, the world we are living right now is the world of so many things. As you can see, the technology is almost taking everything. Same, everything is going. Everything is almost, and as in like most of the things will be on the air. You get the point? This is the technology one, but we should not be discouraged. Let's get it tapped. Let's learn. Let's get to know our identity and work on them.
Sure, that's true. Alright. My closing remarks are this. Become better at what you do. I'll repeat that. Become better at what you do, and you're going to position yourself to greater levels. And also remember that our mandate or our vision is that you learn, you grow, you blossom. Thank you so much for having us. It has been a nice episode. See you on the next one.